Milwaukee. There was a lot of confusion initially as police responded and the first victims there were airlifted out. Tonight the details have become a bit clearer, and this initially is being treated as an act of domestic terrorism. NBC's John Yang is at the scene for us and starts us off tonight in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. John, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. That description of domestic terrorism comes from local authorities. The FBI is now on the scene as well, and law enforcement officials are telling NBC News details about this alleged gunman. They say he's a man in his 30s. He was wearing tactical gear when he carried out this attack. He was armed with a single handgun. And right now, officials are searching what they believe to be his home, looking for clues about his motive. The 911 calls began at 10:25 a.m. Gunfire at the Sikh Temple of Wisconsin in Oak Creek. Worshippers said one service had ended and another was about to begin. Families were gathering with small children.
Our officer, a 20-year veteran, was ambushed, shot multiple times. He is currently at the hospital undergoing surgery. We expect him to recover.
The officer was rushed to a Milwaukee hospital along with at least 9 other wounded victims.
And another officer who was on scene was engaged by the suspect. Our officer did engage that individual, and that individual was deceased.
Authorities said they found 4 people dead inside the temple and 2 more bodies outside. In the chaos, many people hid throughout the building. For hours, police combed through it, bringing out survivors of the ordeal. For family members outside, it was an agonizing wait.
Well, my mom, she was one of the ladies that was hiding in the pantry, and she called us around 11, and she called us very quick, and she whispered. She said, "Don't come." She's like, "There's a shooting here."
Some of the children attending services were as young as 4 years old.
My kids are like 5, but we were late today. We were just like 10 minutes, 15 minutes late. Otherwise, my kids will be there in there too.
Others in the local community of Sikhs, a religion with roots in South Asia, rushed to the scene looking for answers.
The biggest question we have is just a hate crime. I mean, what did we do wrong? We've had, since 9/11, we've had small attacks on the community.
There have been incidents nationwide where Sikhs have been mistakenly targeted by anti-Muslim groups.
This is such a tragedy. Hopefully we can use this event to educate Americans about our Sikh religion.
Tonight, for the second time in a little more than 2 weeks, both President Obama and Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney are expressing their condolences to the families of the victims of another mass shooting.